Hello and what is up, everybody? I'm back after 24 hours of fucking IO only. I'm just about done with that hero. I don't know what the fuck happened by the end of that stream. I was super out of it, bashing my head against the fucking wall, literally. But I survived it, guys. I just woke up. The reason why there's no cameras, I look like shit. I just slept for like, how long? 16 hours, something like that. Just got off a game here. It's like an epic comeback, Spirit Breaker, boys. I did nothing this game, dude. I played so awful, but I believed in the victory, guys. I believed in the victory, and we got it at the end. It was after getting Mega Creeps, and that's good. First game off of not playing IO anymore. I got a Mega Creeps victory with Spirit Breaker. I didn't spam taunt enough this game. I was actually, something's wrong when I'm playing a game and I'm not spamming taunt on Spirit Breaker, guys. But anyway, enough about all that BS. Let's get right to it. What you guys want to hear, what it was like, or what was my experience playing only IO, nothing but IO for 24 hours straight. Alright, let me just give you a summary of the games real quick here, guys. So I started at what was around 1 p.m. Saturday, and I ended around 1 p.m. Sunday. Of course, that's 24 hours. Makes sense. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, guys, but here you go. This is my first game. It was a party queue game. Pretty easy, pretty boring. The reason why I didn't play most of this party queue is whatever Valve did with the new skill system, averaging your party and your solo, it doesn't really work out well, guys. Let me just say that. What I've noticed this is just based on small numbers, but of all the party games I've played in the new patch since they made that change, the party queue games don't seem very balanced. They're either like what was I gonna say? It's mostly like favored for one side or the other. It seems like you get unbalanced games. Not many even games. I guess solo queue, I ran into that problem as well, but it's just more prevalent in party. Like, this is a boring game. Low skill teammates in general. These guys picked the cheese. We picked the cheese, so we just won straight up. But like, no one played well. Like, I wasn't playing well because I was like, get me out of this game. But that was my first game, and then I played second game party queue as well. Or was the second game? What the fuck? What did I just click on? Here are the second. Wait, what was this? Or did it not count? I definitely played two party. Or I'm counting wrong. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Here you go. This one, I played party as well. Game kind of went awful. My friend was having bad lag spikes. My Ember with the old meta, new meta build here. And this is not the last time you're going to see this old meta, new meta build here on my Ember Spirit player. Let me just tell you about that, guys. This is not the build. This is never the build on Ember Spirit nowadays. I'm not an Ember player, but I'm like 99% certain that you do not build this. This is a no-go. You're just useless, especially if the enemy teams have anything to catch you at all. I guess in this game, they don't have the most catch for him. So they got one stun here, and charge as well. I mean, that's enough for you not to go like this, but you'll see later down the line of these list of games where I run into a solo queue Ember Spirit. We went the same build against, let me tell you guys, an Ursa and a Hex from I forgot what hero it was, but we'll see. So I'm going to speed through. That was just anything notable. I started out with two party queue games. Both didn't go too well, and then after that, I started playing solo. And where is that? Exactly here. So I started with some wins, some pretty nice wins here. 2-win streak, pretty standard games. This was just more or less a stomp. I don't even remember this game. I think the enemies just gave up at some point. I actually don't remember. That's how long ago that was. Holy shit. I don't remember anything about that game at all, so I can't comment too much about it. Oh, and here we go. I remember this one. This is the classic, and I was sniping my friend at this point who is deserted, and we'll see him a lot of my games going forward here. But this is the classic appearance of the Rod of Atos Dragonite. I ran into one of those, I believe, yesterday that lost me a game, and, you lose with the Rod of Atos Dragonite, you win against Rod of Atos Dragonite, everything balances out at the end of the day, right? No, this guy's 6k MMR plays only Dragon Knight and builds Rod of Atos. Who would have thought? Maybe I'll do a perspective on these guys, on this guy's gameplay, because he's actually one of the most hilarious. Like, I don't hate him, right? Having him on my team, like, I'm able to win with him because like he plays only Dragon Knight. He plays it like decent, right? And he got 6K. Of course, he had to play to a decent level to get that far, but it's just the interactions between your teammates and him, and now especially since he started building Rod of Atos, I'm not so sure like if it's a thing now. I have to look at his Dota buff to make sure, but it's just one of these are one of the classic USD players. But I guess I've become one myself after playing 24 hours of IO. I probably ruined a lot of people's games, in their opinion. But I mean, if the thing with IO, right, guys, is if you pick around him, he's broken. But if you pick the stupidest heroes, like no stun heroes that don't do anything except for like AFK farm or something like that, I mean, IO, it becomes useless. So he goes from being broken to he's useless because of simply your hero's picks, or your allies' heroes' picks. And that's just the case, and that's a reason for most of my losses here, guys. Most of my losses, and let me tell you, there's a lot. I started the day at, what was that? Let's go back to that game here real quick. Oh, fuck. This is hard, guys. This is pretty hard. Where was I at here? So I started the day at almost 5.7. I ended at, I mean, after that Spirit Breaker game, about 5.4. So I lost about roughly 200, 300 MMR over 24 hours. It's actually not bad. I've lost a lot more. Surprisingly enough, playing almost 24 hours. And this is not the first time I've played almost 24 hours of Dota, but it is for certain the first time I've played exactly 24 hours. 27 games, I counted them, because I did take some breaks in between. And Battle Cup, and I play Battle Cup as well, guys. And if I scroll down a little bit, you probably saw it, and I did win my Battle Cup. But first of all, let me go through the rest of these games real quick here. Oh, this game was played at 4:20 p.m. And at this point, I was doing some games to Deserted. This game was just very difficult. I forgot what actually happened, but my sniper ended up selling his items. I've got Sven a lot. Let me tell you that. This hero is not very fair and balanced, guys. You're winning the game. You're doing okay in some fights, and then Sven just wipes your entire team. Was this the game where... Oh, I remember what happened in this game. It was just a disaster. Let me just tell you that. Sven almost took our racks at like 20 minutes in or something like that because my teammates wouldn't listen. And that's a common theme as well when you're an IO player. If your teammates don't listen, you tend to lose. And here we go, feeding more MMR to Deserted, trying to get him 6K. Alright. So at this point, I wasn't very tilted. I was a bit pissed off, as you saw the abandon here. The only reason for this abandon was I wanted this game to end as fast as possible so I can play another game before playing Battle Cup, because I didn't want to go into Battle Cup tilted off of a bad game, because this was just my teammates giving up very early in the game and just feeding. We had like a off lane Venomancer for whatever reason. Like this was just like one of the, you know, with Valve matchmaking, sometimes games are just losses and there's nothing they can do about it. This is one of those, so I just abandoned to make sure I can get in the next one real quick, and I did win that one right before the Battle Cup, which is nice. This was a dope game. I got a Visage player in my team. He did dope. I don't remember too much about this one, but in general, there were some nice games. No notable wins, I would say. There was no like super epic wins or anything. Like, most of my wins were just like the teammates playing well, and or the enemy opponents just giving up immediately after the laning stage went bad, which is very common playing against IO a lot of times. So similar thing happened here. They had like a mid Pugna or whatever, and they just gave up real quick. My Luna destroyed them. Let's just go through the losses. Those were both losses to Dez, my friend there. And so before Battle Cup, I was having a pretty good time. I can say that. This was the one where I just had a Chen for whatever reason. Let me know, you guys. Chen IO, not a very good support duo. It can work if you pick around it, but the problem is here. Look at our heroes, guys. Where are our stuns? I'll give you a second to find our stuns. That's right. There is no stuns unless Chen gets a Centaur, and that's a very, very rare case where Chen will find a Centaur and then actually use it in your pubs effectively. So let's just say that all my games, mostly all my games, were lost because of draft. Mostly against this fucking hero right here. Fuck this dude here. Sven, the fucking rogue knight. Fuck you. But anyway, I was still in a pretty good state before playing the Battle Cup, right? I was losing some games, winning some games. My MMR was more or less staying stagnant at the same place, about 5.6k. I wouldn't say I was too pissed. So there was an abandon there, but I did explain the reasoning behind that. So that's about so by the time we played through the Battle Cup, it looks like the third game was played at around 11. So that's about 12 hours in. So I've been playing IO, only IO, mostly in solo queue pubs for about 12 hours, except for the Battle Cup. And Battle Cup, let me just tell you about that real quick here. First game, pretty sick. This is my secret strategy here, IO Lycan. We won this game. It was actually a very interesting game, let me tell you that. I might do a video just on this game alone on how to win with IO in scenarios where you need to rat like Alliance. Let me just tell you this, guys. We won this game without winning a late game team fight. We mega creeped them, but we couldn't end the game because they had Spectre Tinker. And we didn't mega creep them by winning a team fight either. It was all rat, all day, taking their buildings, objective gamers. But that was the first game, and that was the reason why the score was so even. We were stomping into the early game. Don't let me get wrong. Don't get me wrong about that. But we just couldn't end the game against these cancerous heroes. But you see the next two games, I did ban Tinker, so we didn't run into the same problems here. So easy 30-minute victory. IO OD offlane combination. This was a bit of a clowny draft, but it worked out. They had some clowny heroes themselves. Pretty severe lack of stuns here, and that really hurt them. And here we go, third game. Was it Real Monkeys Forever? There's no way that's Real Monkeys Forever, right? Oh, let me check here. Hopefully his profile is not private. It would be so funny if it beat Monkeys Forever. It might be Monkeys Forever on a Smurf, actually. It's definitely not his real account because he doesn't have any friends. But it just might be Monkeys Forever on a Smurf, because who would pretend to be Monkeys Forever? Let me ask you guys that. Who would pretend to be Monkeys Forever? But might just be Monkeys Forever. But third game, fairly easy. IO Lycan. Look at Lycan. Look at look at Ember Spirit. We got the classic. I mean, our Earth Spear also destroyed this game. This was a funny game. Look at the Storm score, guys. Look at the Storm score. 320. Anyway, alright, so Battle Cup, having a good time. Stream was probably pretty lit there. And let you know, guys, I streamed for 24 hours, and I don't think I got more than 20 viewers that entire time. I did turn my viewer count off so I wouldn't be tilted, because I chose probably the worst day to do this 24-hour stream. Because the reason why I didn't do it the first day with IO Karna came out, which probably would have been the best day to do it, because I wasn't prepared for a 24-hour stream, guys. And I just wasn't. So if I was doing something like that, it was just not going to end well. And let me tell you, I'm pretty glad I did prepare for this one, because we have some rough times coming ahead, guys. Just look at this. This is going to be entering the second part of my experience in the 24-hour stream playing only IO. Is the last 12 hours. The fucking hell the last 12 hours were, guys. If you watch the VODs, you'll see what I mean. I might just find some Twitch clips and plug it in here. Maybe not. I don't want to relive that, and I don't want to comb through a 24-hour video either. But if you guys don't believe me, you can check the VODs. Just check the VODs. Past the last 12 hours, maybe probably around the 18-hour mark or something like that. And if you were watching live, you know what I mean. But anyway, this starts the fucking loss streak. This game actually started it all, guys. This is when I was super tilted. Let me just tell you about that. Alright, I got Effie on my team. She's trying to get 6k. I'm trying to get her to 6k, guys. So, pick IO, of course, and this is when I had a double down, because I just won the Battle Cup, so I leveled up enough to get my second double down. So I was, alright, double down, guys, let's do it. Let's get some 50 MMR, and then we were losing the early game pretty hard, and we almost come back. We take 2 sets of racks, and then we just fucking fumble, don't take the third set, and lose. and most of it was just on fucking poor play and impatient play as well. The one thing that rings out in my mind about this game is when we had a chance to just turn the game around, just win the game outright, but this fucking Tidehunter blinked away from me when I was relocating to bring him into the team fight. Right, guys, I was in the team fight, or wherever our teammates were. I relocated to him, and I wanted to bring him to my team, but he just blinked, broke the tether, and we pretty much lost the game off of that. The game got super hard after that. We still probably could have won with extra coordination, but I mean, I was having to tell everyone what to do this game, and it's super difficult. And that's that. We were just playing against Anti-Mage Magnus, of course, and Silencer. But that was after that game. That started the tilt, I would say. That definitely started the tilt, and things went downhill from there, guys. And this game didn't help either. I had Jungle Weaver on my team. Once again, count the stuns, guys. Count the stuns. Lina stun. Only stun on the game. Of course, that one's a loss. We were playing against an Ursa, for God's sake. And we could have won this game, too, because these guys were just feeding at some point. But it didn't matter. And this Pudge actually destroyed my team. But anyway, let's just go through these real quick, because I don't want to... I don't want to relive the fucking memories, guys. Let me tell you that. We get this game. This game was pretty awful. I would say that. Even though we won, it was pretty awful. This guy refused to RP at optimal times. My Troll Warlord was flaying my entire team. I did have him pre-muted, so I didn't get to experience it firsthand, but I could experience it secondhand through my teammates being tilted by him. But was not a fun game. We did win, however. But let me ask you, who's on my team again? Who's on my team again in the next game? This same Magnus player that refused to get optimal RPs, as well as, guess who, guys? The guy who flamed my entire team last game and will continue to flame them in this game when I still have him pre-muted. And let me tell you this, guys. It's definitely smart to not queue immediately after you just played a losing game with especially Cancer's teammates. But because I was doing a 24-hour stream and it was already tilted, I just insta-queued, because I mean that's what happens when you're tilted and you're doing a 24-hour stream. I mean, what are my other options? To like fucking, let me take a chill pill here and read my non-existent chat except for one person. Alright guys, so that's a fucking loss right there, guys. A loss I've ever seen one here. And here becomes the long loss streak. And let's just play a game of spot the mimic and count the stuns. So in this game here, we got a mimic right here, guys. We got a mimic right here, and we got OD named Team is Fucking Retarded as my offlane. Seems good so far, and let's see these stuns. Alright, I don't seem to see any stuns or disables. I guess we got Searing Chains. Oh wait, Zeus has a mini stun, guys. My support Zeus has a mini stun. Holy cow, epic stun from Zeus. Gonna win you the game. Alright, remember guys, what the game is, count the mimic or spot the mimic and count the stuns. Oh, there you go. Well, we got the mimic. Now, where's our stuns? Oh, we got one stun here on the CK. Seems good. What are we playing against? Oh, there's the Sven. Oh, that's the third thing of our game. We just added a new thing here, guys. Let's go spot the mimic, spot the Sven, and count the stuns. Oh, Dazzle has a stun though. Don't forget, dude. Don't forget, guys. Dazzle, you know, with his level 4 poison touch, gets a stun. Look at that. Slows the target for 1 second, and look at that, then 66% for 1 second, then stun for 1 second, 1 second stun after 3 seconds. Amazing. Holy shit, that's totally gonna win you the game. And where were we? Is this game? Oh, alright, remember the game, guys. Spot the mimic, count the stuns, and spot the Sven. Here's the Sven, guys. Here's the mimic, and let's count the stuns. RP. Alright guys, that's the best combination when your Cancer player is your only stunner. Alright. Up to the next one, guys. Up to the next one. Let's play the game. Spot the mimic. Count the stuns. Oh, we have some good stuns in this game. We got Sven on our team for once. Holy shit. Maybe we'll win. No, Mimic is done and he just feeds down mid 0, 12, and 0. Make sure if you see this guy in your pub, please report him. And that's all for that. Clockwork has a stun as well, but does it matter when your Mimic is feeding 0 and 12 down mid lane? It does not matter. So next game, guys. Oh, this is a win. I wonder why. Spot the Mimic. Seems like he's on the enemy team this time around, and I get a free win. Interesting, guys. Interesting. I wonder if I can find a pattern here. I don't know, guys. I mean, real quick, I gotta watch this replay, man. I know a moment that happened in this game, and the replay must be watched. Fuck you, Mimic. Real quick here, I'm not gonna go over these replays. There's nothing like that. You can get a sense from just me talking and looking at the game stats. But this one deserves a. It definitely deserves a look into the replay real quick. Because I'm not gonna watch the replays of the bad games. I refuse. Unless it's a game that I feel like I can learn from, but none of my losses were that. And we're just gonna check real quick here. Where's the moment that I'm looking for? He still had his tier 1 alive, so I believe. I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly where it was here. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. 10 seconds back. 10 seconds back. 10 seconds back. Alright, here we go. We might. Alright, let's go forward a bit. I went too far back. Oh, shit, I just missed it. Alright, I'm just IO player right here, guys. And gotta ping out my regen rune for my mid. Oh, look, it's Mimic trying to salve up. I wonder what this IO is gonna do here, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, look at the kill opportunity. Wow. Alright, that's all. And there's another stick kill in this game, but that's all I wanted you guys to see there. You just imagine how good that felt after, how many games in a row did that guy lose me? Alright, just gonna put it there. And at this point, I was losing it. I was definitely losing it. But, alright, up to the next one here, guys. Just look at this one. Oh, we had some stuns this game. Seems like a good game. Oh, wait, I was IO mid. I actually could have probably won this game, so I'm not even going to complain too much about this one. If I went for, like, this is a damage build or something, because I'm not very used to that, and I thought we just needed the disables for these heroes, because we did have some stuns, but let me tell you this dude wasn't hitting his. This guy kind of was, but not really either. And yeah, but I'm not too mad about this game. This game was fun, right? I lost this game, but I had a decent time. It wasn't too tilt. My teammates were kind of like cancer, especially this like Centaur player, but yeah, I gotta cut him some slack. He said he was only a support player, and like it was me like playing Centaur and like this type of game. Like let me say that that game was pretty chill. But when it got to the next one, this is what put me over the edge here. First of all, dual killers, and oh, it was this was the game I was talking about here. This is the game of spot the Ember's build. I'll give you a second, guys. Yeah. And what was he playing against? Oh, they don't have any stuns, so he can just go for YOLO damage and, you know, have a fun time one-shotting heroes. Oh, wait, they got a Puck with a Hex, an Ursa with an Abyssal, Lina, and a Kunkka with an X. Seems good. Seems good. And this is when I officially turned off parties in my solo matchmaking. I forgot, and I wasn't getting many parties, and when I did, they were actually winning me 27 points, so I didn't really think much about it. But that's it. Strictly solo matchmaking only from now on, guys. and we will end the stream in 3 more games, and I'll end this video. This game. Oh man, this game. Actually, looking back at these games, I actually wouldn't be too tilted about these games if I wasn't playing after 24 hours. Let me tell you that. I'm looking back, and I'm like, this game wasn't that bad. It was pretty chill, but when I was playing it, I was pretty pissed. Because, let's just play real quick, count the stuns. Don't see any. And spot the Sven. Oh, right there's a 19, 4, and 10 Sven. Who would have thought Rogue Knight? Fuck you, Sven. Thank God you got nerfed today. Where's your HP and strength now when you ultimate? You lost 4. 4. Alright, Ice Frog. Alright, whatever, man. But, oh, we got some wins to end off the day, though. But I don't think I would have slept easy if I ended on a loss. But, you know, we ended off pretty well. Here I got Zeno fucking Kaya on my team. Shout out to him. We got that Be Positive dude as well. I mean, he won me 2 games. So my record with him was like 2-1. He did lose me that game where he did jungle Weaver, but to be fair, he jungled Weaver, which kind of fucked our lanes, but he played well. So, gotta give it out to him for that one. But we won this game, real chill, ran them over with Bristleback. This is how things should be. We had the stun, guys. Just 1 stun's all I asked. We had the stun, Sand King. Shout out to Snowplows, man. You fucking are the MVP of this game. And we got the Visage stun, of course, as well. And the Storms, oh my, there's a lot of disables. Holy shit. Who'd have thunk? 1 in 22 minutes. Oh shit, man. But alright, last game of the day. 4-minute game against Deserted. I guess he woke up at this time, went to sleep, woke up. I was still playing, sniped me for one last time, and I ended up winning in 4 minutes against him because his Troll Warlord, or no, his Slark rage quit after dying twice and abandoned. And that will end my 24 hours. So how was my experience? Let me tell you, when you're playing fucking IO, your teammates are not picking stuns. And I guess I didn't communicate to them to pick that. I did communicate through the suggestions. If you watch my stream, you'll see I'm suggesting shit. As long as I'm not tilted I'm not so tilted that I'm not doing so. But I'm pretty sure I did suggest heroes. But I guess I should have typed it out. Maybe. I don't know. Probably could have made things go smoother. Who actually knows? But let me tell you, I was definitely bashing my head against the wall by the end of the stream, and I think anybody would. 24 hours of only IO. I actually have no desire to play this hero ever again in my pub solo queue, except when I have someone on my team that I trust and know will not only pick a stun, but will work with me and listen to what I'm gonna say. But I think that's it for that. That's what it's like to play IO for 24 hours. You know, first 12 hours, gonna be okay. Last 12 hours, don't recommend it. Maybe you should stop at 12. I don't know who's crazy enough to play IO for 24 hours, but I sure am. But see you guys in the next video where I'll provide you with some insight. More so in these games that were played during the 24 hours, what I probably could have done better to win it, what my team could have done better, and how things could have gone differently. But I'll see you guys in those videos. But that's me signing off. 24 hours of IO, and I was wearing a cosplay. If you guys are interested about that, you can check my previous videos. I'll be in that cosplay. But that's a little bit off topic here, as hope you guys stay tuned for more content from this channel in the future, and please subscribe if you like what you are hearing so far. I guess there's not much to do with this video, but if you like my personality, I guess. But whatever, guys. So just leave a like if you like what you heard, you respect what I did. Anything, guys, anything is appreciated. I'm just trying to grow as a YouTuber, Dota player in general. I want this to be my life, pretty much. And that's, I mean, I survived, guys, 24 hours of IO, but when I end my videos, I always take way too long. But regardless of that, peace out, and see you guys in the next one.